But I was working on a movie in Canada, and we had a 5:30 call, and I had memorized where the elevator was from the room I was staying in, and I was using a cane. Now let me explain this to the room so you really get what we're talking about. The cane in general is about a 5-foot stick, and your arm is about 3 feet long. That's 8 feet of range. That's all you know. 8 feet of range. What does the dog know? Everything. Elevator, no problem. Escalator, no problem. Inside, no problem. Outside, no problem. Find the chair. No problem. Remember where we were yesterday and go back to it. No problem. Airplanes, airports, get through security. No problem. Freedom, joy, independence, options, rights, privileges, no problem. They bring them all. And so I was lost because I got off the elevator on the wrong floor and spent an hour and a half before anybody else was up and held the film crew up. And I realized then that there had to be something else. But there was a problem. I wanted another German Shepherd, and in general there are only 2 schools that still do Shepherds. Seeing Eye in New Jersey and Fidelco in Connecticut. But Fidelco, a wonderful school, is not licensed to deliver Shepherds to California. That meant Seeing Eye. The director is someone I wish all of you could know. His name is Jim Cooch, and he's one of the most remarkable blind men you'll ever meet. But I called him and said, Jim, how about a Shepherd? He said, Tom, yeah, I can find you one, but we've got a problem. You're going to have to come here for a month. I said, what are you talking about? He said, New Jersey law requires that you spend a month in school. I said, Jim, Jesus, I've got businesses to run. I can't. So what do you do then? How do you operate then? A blind friend of mine talked to me about guide dogs of the desert. She said, this is the only school that will do adaptive training. Whether it's a kid with diabetes, a veteran who has complex issues of PTSD, an autistic child, a senior with a balance problem. All of those people are welcome here at Guide Dogs of the Desert, which is why this room, collective, needs to dig down deep and love them. This is your personal jewel here. This is your personal jewel here. And I'm the blind person selected to basically tell you that the work is expensive. It's difficult to keep it on an ongoing basis. We appreciate so much that you're part of this luncheon. But what we really want you to do is be part of the future here. I love all the guide dog schools, but the uniqueness here is the fact that they do the adaptations. And I want to just be very clear with you. When I was writing The Leading Lady with Betty and then another book on guide dogs called Together, I literally talked to everybody that was any good anywhere in the country. I want you to know that the staff here, the dog staff here, Bob Wendler, Trina, and my most remarkable friend, Lori Miller, are the best dog people in this field. I want you to know it, because centrally the work begins from the trainer and the appropriate animal, which brings me to something I'm really nervous about. Remember earlier they asked if the graduates would stand? I didn't, because I have never officially graduated. Bob Wendler, who's the reason I have my dog, he and Lori Miller and Trina found the dog you're going to meet now. And I guess, I don't know how the hell you do this, Bob, but I guess I graduate now. Want to come up? This is Bob Wendler and Thank you. You want to talk to them?
Betty, what an honor to be here with you today. Thank you very much. And thank you everybody for coming here and enjoying this very, very special day. Tom, when you were being guided around, sighted guide by people going to and from, I was nervous about this guy because he was nervous about you. He needed to be with you. Somebody else was doing his job. But when you got up here and started talking and started singing, he relaxed. He knew everything was all right. He knew that he would soon be with you. Tom called us and said, I need some real special training. I need some special things done with my dog. He said, I've heard that you were a military dog handler and that you had some expertise with the breed. And I said, Tom, we'd be happy to do everything that we can in our power to provide you with what you're looking for. I said, but I've got other things that I need to do. I need you to trust me to find the right trainers, to find the right dogs for you. And I have those trainers on staff. Tom mentioned Lori and Trina, and they're the ones that deserve all the hard work. Lori and her family picked this dog out and did a lot of work with it. And they did all the hard work. I was just fortunate enough to be able to have the opportunity to work with Tom and do some of the special training that we did. Special training is an understatement. Generally, when you go and work with a person, you start with a basic route. You spend time doing this and that and this and that. And we found the bar 2 hours after I got the dog. And he's still able to find the bar, even though we're looking for breakfast. But in reality, it's just been a true honor. And most people will start off slowly and gradually build up into the more difficult. Tom said, that's not my life. The day after I graduate, the day after we're done with training, I need to go to Philadelphia because I'm a busy man. So the second day we were out training, we were going to the airports, finding elevators, finding escalators, finding bars. But it was a wonderful experience, and I've trained a lot of people over my career. I've been involved with this for a long time, Tom, and everybody that I work with is a hero. I must say that you are the most famous. Tom, it's been a pleasure working with you, and on behalf of Guide Dogs of the Desert, on behalf of my wonderful staff, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very, very much. Aaron was actually born in Czechoslovakia. And when he came here, I had to carry a cassette around with Czechoslovakian on the machine. So he speaks German, Czech, and English. So what's the lunch been about today? What are we really doing here? Why does this all matter? What is it that we want you to feel when you leave? First, we want you to feel, I'm going to sip of this. First, we want you to feel our gratitude. We can't express enough what it means to have the support of Dusty Wings and all the donors here that have chosen to step forward and make a difference on behalf of dogs like this and fellas like me. And Austin, my wizard friend back there, and I wanted to try to think of a way to sum this up for you in a way that really brought it back to what is the basic conversation. The basic conversation is the animal-human bond, probably most intimate in guide work because of the interdependent relationship compared to any other dog form. So maybe this piece does it for you. Must have been cold there see sunlight on your face. You were condemned to let me shine. That's your way, and you even want to step behind. Now I was the one with all the glory. You were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide no pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Everything I would like to be, yes. And I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. I've been to go unnoticed, but I got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Yes, I know it. The world would be nothing without you. Oh, did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything that I would love to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle.
They just showed you up there, Snickers.
You are the
Picture up there.
wind beneath
Okay.
my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything that I would love to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings. Every day a man or a woman reaches out, finds a nose, and then asks the dog to stand, touches the neck, finds a collar and a leash, drops it, picks up a handle. Forward, the man says. And the dog takes the man into the world. They're the true heroes. We just make it possible. You're my hero. You're my hero. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.